Hi everyone. So in this lecture we will discuss another example which is related to first shifting theorem. So as we have already discussed so many examples in previous lectures, now in this lecture our question is to find the value of Laplace transformation of square root of 1 plus sin 4t divided by e raised to 2t is question mark. ओके. सो ह्यामध्ये एक ऑब्झर्वेशन करा, जो काही न्यूमरेटरला काय दिलेलं आहे, एक स्क्वेअर रूट दिला आहे. सो अशा टाईपचे क्वेश्चन आले तर एक काम करायचं की जे काही स्क्वेअर रूट दिलं आहे ते शक्यतो आपल्याला घालवता येते का ते चेक करायचं आहे, कारण की आपल्याजवळ स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म्युला अशा स्क्वेअर रूटसाठी एकसुद्धा नाही आहे. सो मग त्यासाठी आपल्याला काहीतरी कन्वर्जन करायला पाहिजे. सो फॉर दॅट पर्पज जस्ट रिमूव्ह दिस स्क्वेअर रूट. मग जर हा स्क्वेअर रूट जर मला रिमूव्ह करायचा असेल तर आतला जो काही ब्रॅकेट आहे त्या ब्रॅकेटचा मला काय काढायला लागेल, स्क्वेअर करायला लागेल. जर तो स्क्वेअर झाला तरच हा काय होईल, बाहेरचा स्क्वेअर रूट आहे तो त्याला एकमेकांना कॅन्सल होईल. So for that purpose just do one thing, that is consider this part as it is, that is a square root of this 1 plus sin 4t is equal to, okay. So convert this sin 4t into like this, that is take this 1 as it is, this plus take sin as it is. Now sin 4t can also be written as like this, that is sin into 2 into this 2t. Of course this is possible because 2 into 2 again a 4, and then sin 4t we can write as it is, okay. Now we will use two identities, that is one is a formula, that is a sin 2 theta is equal to how much, that is a 2 sin theta into cos theta. So this is my first identity, and second identity is a fundamental identity of a trigonometric function, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to how much, 1, okay. So we will use this first formula for this second function. Similarly we will use this second formula for the first function. So here theta is equal to how much, 2t. So with the help of these formulas we can write this function as, that is the square root of this theta is equal to how much, 2t. Therefore 1 can be replaced by this function, that is a sin square, but theta is equal to how much, 2t. Therefore write this sin square into this 2t plus cos square into this 2t. So this is the value of this 1. Again take this plus sign as it is, that is my plus, and sin 2 into 2t, that is a sin 2 into theta. Theta is equal to how much, 2t. Now with the help of this first formula we can write this second function as like this, that is a 2 into sin theta is now replaced by 2t term into this cos 2t, okay. So we have converted this square root into this square root. So this is nothing but, now observe one thing, that is we will use another formula, that is we already have one formula, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. We can write it as like this, that is a plus b bracket square. So observe that here a is equal to how much, sin square 2t, that is a square. B square, that means b, what is a b, b is equal to cos 2t, and what is a 2ab, that is a 2 into this a and into this b. Therefore this function can also be written as like this, that is the square root of, my first function is a, that is we have a as a sin 2t plus b as a cos 2t, that is a cos 2t, and it's a square, okay. So after the simplification we will have this value. Now observe that here we have a function, it's a square and it's a square root, that means this function is of the form like this, that is a sin 2t plus cos 2t, it's a square, and it raised to square root, that means 1 by 2. So 2 and 1 by 2 will get cancelled to each other, so remaining term will be sin 2t plus cos 2t, okay. So we denote this equation as equation 1. So this is your RHS, and its LHS is what, that is this function, that is a square root of 1 plus sin 4t, that is a square root of 1 plus sin 4t. So we just have converted this our function into linear form. So we denote this equation as equation number 1. Now main question is what, that is a Laplace of this function into something like this. So this function can also be written as like this, that is Laplace of e raised to 2t can also be written as e raised to minus 2t, because it is in denominator. To convert it into numerator, sign will be opposite, and this function take it as it is, that is square root of 1 plus sin 4t, okay. So this function is equivalent to which function, of course first shifting theorem. So now by using first shifting theorem we will use only two steps. That is firstly just do one thing, that is apply Laplace on this second term and just आता आपण हे जे काही स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ दिस फंक्शन आहे त्याची व्हॅल्यू आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केली आणि त्याच व्हॅल्यूला आपण इक्वेशन नंबर 1 ने डिनोट केले. सो आता स्टेप नंबर 1 काय ऑब्झर्वेशन करायचं आहे की लाप्लास अप्लाय करायचं आहे ऑन दिस सेकंड टर्म. सो अवर स्टेप नंबर 1 इज, दॅट इज अ स्टेप 1 is equal to apply Laplace on this term, that is this is our second term. So 1 plus sine 4t, okay, is equal to, but in equation number 1 ह्याची व्हॅल्यू आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केली आहे ही RHS, तो ती व्हॅल्यू आपण या व्हॅल्यूमध्ये रिप्लेस करून घेऊया, दॅट इज साइन 2t प्लस कॉस 2t. Okay, so that implies Laplace can be distributed over addition. So first term will be Laplace of sine 2t plus Laplace of this cos 2t. Okay, well, now with the help of standard formula of sin 80, a is equal to how much 2, then this can also be written as 2 divided by s square plus 2 square, that means 4, plus this will give us answer cos 2t. A is equal to how much 2, cos s means s divided by s square plus 4. So observe that here denominator is same, therefore we can add numerator, that is s plus 2 divided by this s square plus 4. So we have obtained the value of Laplace transformation of a second function of given function, that is a sine raised to 4t, and we denote this equation as a equation number 2. But our main question is what? That is find the value of Laplace of this function into this, that is a e raised to minus 2t into this function. Therefore we will consider our step number 2. So step number 2 is just write this as it is, that is Laplace of this e raised to minus 2t into the square root of 1 plus sine raised to 4t. Okay, to find the value of this function we will use a first shifting theorem, because it is of the type of a first shifting theorem, e raised to something into this f of t. So with the help of equation number 1 we will solve this question very easily. So in equation number 1 we have obtained the value of this total function, and this function is equal to like this, and we एक ऑब्झर्वेशन करा की हे टोटल फंक्शन कुठल्या फॉर्मॅटमध्ये आलं आहे, एसमध्ये व्हेरिएबलमध्ये. सो वी कॅन राईट दिस ॲज अ फाय ऑफ एस. सो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस फॉर्म्युला वी कॅन सॉल्व नाउ दिस मेन क्वेश्चन. सो इट इज ऑफ द टाइप फर्स्ट शिफ्टिंग थेरम. टू कन्वर्ट द व्हॅल्यू वी कॅन राईट Laplace into this phi. Okay, variable t is converted into s. Here we have a minus sign, then write its opposite sign, that is a plus, and coefficient of t is equal to how much? 2. So write this as a phi of s plus 2, and denote this as a equation number 3. Now with the help of equation number 2, that is in equation number 2 we have obtained this value, that is phi of s is equal to how much? S plus 2 divided by s square plus 4. Now only we have to find the value of this phi of s plus 2. So just replace s by s plus 2 in equation number 2, then we will get s plus 2 plus 2 divide by, in denominator we will have this s plus 2 its square plus 4. Okay, just solve little bit, then we will have this s plus 2, that means we have a s plus 4 in a numerator, and in denominator we will have this solve this bracket, that is s square plus 2s plus 2 square, that means 4, and 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So we have obtained the value of our given this Laplace transformation.